What's happening? Welcome to the Concrete Genius Podcast, man. I'm your boy, Big Sauce. Thanks for rocking with me. It's beautiful Wednesday. Third day of the year. How you feeling? I'm feeling exquisite. Got my mind right, thoughts right. The break's been amazing. Been able to get some rest, get my thoughts together. Just ride out, you know? The arc of life. That roller coaster. Emotionally, where does it take you? You know, do you ever get awakened in the middle of the night, like, because you're missing somebody? You know what I'm saying? Do you ever, like, have trouble sleeping or something? That arc of life, that arc of that roller coaster, that arc of decision making. How do you cope with that as a mechanism? Do you block it out? Do you go to other scale? Do you have tremendous amounts of fun? How do you cope with that? Oh, this is heavy. Like you trying to get your max on the bench. But I decided this how it was going to come out. And I got notes. You know, I discussed my topics. You know, a couple of people that have input producing on my show. We talk about topics and things like that. But I just think about how you deal with things. Because shit will weigh on you. How do you cope with who you missing? How do you cope with where you got to go in life? And I got some advice for you because I've dealt with a lot, but I've been blessed to have a beautiful foundation of love around me that rocks with me, that stabilizes me. So I'm always good. My face card is good. My loyalty card is good. But it still gets tough. I would have just advised people, you know, first of all, ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. Shout out Jackie Robinson, Brooklyn Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? Creators Clothing, ContendersClothing.com. It's fresher than a bowl of motherfucking rice, bro. Just a little something. But nah, your loved ones help you get through shit, man, you know? And it's just really about riding that wave. And it's going to be some good days, some bad days. But you got to be prayerful. Tell God what you need, where you hurting at. And then don't just pray to God in your head, but like say your prayers out loud. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you're in the shower or something, like talk to God, be like, hey God, I'm feeling this, this, and this. You know what I'm saying? Like verbalize it, speak it into existence. You know, my person gonna be healed, this person gonna be healed, family member sick, whatever you got going, like speak it and be prayerful. So if you're missing somebody, verbalize it to God, talk about the feelings you're going through. Be prayerful, attack it, see what you got, but just don't like try to compress it, compartmentalize it, or just deal with it alone. That's not gonna get you where you need to be. You gotta talk to somebody. If it's somebody you ain't connected with, you know, one relative, somebody you can trust, friend, you gotta share what you're dealing with. You gotta share it to God, share it with somebody, share it to yourself. But you gotta get it out because that's the only way you're gonna be able to get hold of yourself. And then when you do, things will be good, man. WeDon'tMiss.org is the label. I'm riding high, man. Looking forward to this NCAA football game. Big Ten, really two Big Tens, but not yet. But it's a dynamic championship game to me. You got the Penix element, Washington coming to the Big Ten. You got Michigan from the Big Ten. Harbaugh used to coach in the Pac-12. Like, it's just a lot of elements there. The suspensions, the accusations of sign stealing. Like, so all that roll into the emotion of the season, you know, I think that gave Michigan a chip on their shoulder, you know what I mean? Losing their coach, hearing the rumors, you know, that kind of put a chip on their shoulder around that program. So this is a championship game I ain't been excited for in a long time. Maybe since like Deshaun Watson. Just because I feel like the storyline is different. When Clemson won, it was different. It was refreshing, you know what I'm saying? So I feel the same way about this Washington-Michigan game, you know what I mean? Like, SEC has eaten a lot of burgers, man. Big boy burgers. Fries, 44-ounce Mountain Dews. You know, they ate apple pies, man, left crumbs on the table. So they've had it to themselves a long time. Let some fresh blood get in there for a year, you know? Y'all will be back. I think they finna go 12 soon, so let the Big Ten get in there. You know the crazy thing is I bet with Bama, I thought Bama was gonna beat them just because of the physicality. But really Michigan handled the physicality well. If it wasn't for Michigan special teams, Bama would have got blown out. So I was kind of shocked on that one, but I wasn't really mad because, you know, all the years I done spent, you know, going down swinging with the Big Ten in all circumstances, for them to show up, I mean, shit. Gonna bring that shit back to the middle, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. But I like the Penix story, too. You know, he was at IU, recovered from 2 ACLs, tough kid, smart kid, runner, dynamic passer. He got one of them, like, damn near like Michael Vick-like arms. You know what I'm saying? The passing is ridiculous. Accurate. He throw you open. I mean, and I ain't really trying to jump out the window, but his touch, to me, it reminds me of like Michael Vick on the deep passes. But then he got that screen and that middle passing game like a Steve Young, that touch, that soft spiral coming off that lefty, that reverse spiral. He dropping it in the bread basket. You know, it's hard not to root for a guy like that, you know what I'm saying? So whoever wins, you know, I'm going to be happy because it's a great storyline either way. But it's just good to get some exciting blood, you know, in there. And at the end of the day, it's Midwest, you know what I'm saying? But if Penix win it, I won't be mad, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Harbaugh going to bounce. You know, I don't really think, you know, you the king of the hill, man. You college, they love you, they protecting you. They going to ride with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got the high school coaches, you know, you're on top of the world. You hot, you know what I'm saying? Don't leave while you hot. Who said that? But yeah, just don't leave. Like, you hot right now, you popping. So just stay in it. Stay in it to win it. Man, you know, life take you on many twists and turns. And sometimes you'll be complaining about shit or griping about shit, bro. That's really a blessing. And it's like, you'll get caught up in this imagery of what you need, what you want to have, the trips you want to have. You constantly, you know, looking at a phone, looking at a TV. They showing you billions and millions. And people Kanye buying $42 million houses and taking all the pipes and plumbing. I'm like, damn, I gotta give me some money. $75 million houses. You know, $240,000 toys, you know, and it's not like, speaking for myself, obviously, ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, you know, I'll be like, man, I only live once. I've already had a rough aspect in my life, some rough shit going on in my life, so I might as well just try to push it to the maximum. So I'm not going to, of course I'm blessed to be in the situation I'm in. You know, I got a meal, roof, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight, I'm comfortable. My drawers clean, my socks clean, my lights come on, you know, that type. I got gas money. But yeah, like, without sacrificing my soul, my dignity, I get 100 M's for this, you know, for the lights, for the curtain come down. Yes, run that. Like, I want to live on Biscayne Bay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want that. Like, I don't run from the fact that I want that. Like, yes, like, I want to be able to, if I see a 71 Corvette, I want to be able to buy it in 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, I want that. Like, I want that. I want pools and, you know, long dinner tables, seat 20, 24, 26 people. Like, I want that. Like, it's something I feel like I deserve. And if I don't get it, I'm doing well. I'm good. But everything I've ever stated out of my mouth I wanted, most of the time I've gotten it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I want that one day, you know? And I take care of myself. I'm in great shape, you know? Chocolate boy and shit. Don't eat no red meat, you know? But yeah. But nah, you know, I stay to myself. And, you know, I just believe in what I believe in. You know? I know I look young for my age, but, you know, mentally I've been through a lot. And, you know, I understand, you know, you're supposed to be humble. You're supposed to honor God, you know what I'm saying? All that. But, you know, I want them M's. Yeah, you know, yeah. I don't think it should be no shame in that, you know? I don't think there's no shame in that, you know? And a lot of times, like, I don't think money buy happiness. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. But I don't think poverty buy happiness either. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to go through some shit, you might as well have a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've been poor, so, like, that shit ain't fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't fun, so you want to chase the opposite of that. And man, can you imagine being Jackie Robinson, man? You just trying to fucking steal first base. Somebody calling you out your name and shit. Hey, man, just the mental fortitude of Jackie Robinson to be able to deal with that shit, look at that shit and be like, stay focused. Jackie a bad boy. He paid the way, though. You know what I'm saying? He paid the way. And then what's my man? I can't think of his name, man. My man with the free agent shit in baseball. He paid the way, too. I feel so disrespectful. I used to be such a sharp baseball head. I started slacking. I got to pick that shit back up. But nah, hell yeah, I want some M's. You know, my nephew, I was chopping up with my nephew. He was having a good conversation. New Year's Day, we both, you know, when you know your intelligence, you feel like you should be making a lot of money, you know? So, like, it's hard to be, like, not where you want to be, you know what I'm saying? So that's why you just got to focus. Keep chasing, keep grinding, making yourself a brand. I got some big news, you know, possibly partnering with some alcohol brands. I do that, man. Look, man, they start throwing this face on. I start doing where they, you know, they break out new bottles, versions of alcohol, pop up city to city on you like this. It's gonna be gravy. Cause that sponsorship gonna click. Cause they need me and I need them. We rap. That's what I'm talking about for 24. 24, I'm trying to go mad dog, no good. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no excuses. Like I said in the last pod yesterday, or a couple of days ago, last pod I did, time is real, you know? And them feelings are real too, whatever you're going through, but you gotta pray to get over what you're going through. Then when you get over that, lock in on what you want. And when you really start like, because you're gonna go through a period of life where, for lack of a better term, man, you're gonna win people, you're gonna lose people, but some people was gonna be like dead weight. You know what I'm saying? So the quicker you get over the frustration of that, and the quicker you realize that your mind, your brain is a commodity, then you can really just do whatever you want to do in life. You know, you surround yourself with the people that's treating you within the boundaries that you've administered for yourself, then you winning. You know what I'm saying? Like that's triple OG status. Everybody around me, I know my world. If it's your woman getting on your nerves, your kids getting on your nerves, you still know that world. If it's a nigga at work in the cubicle every Wednesday, he get on his nerves, his girl don't answer the phone. You know that. But that's what you got, and it's control in your shit. You know? When you got people around you that you feel like the love ain't real, you get to a certain age, you gotta let that shit go. You gotta shed that shit like dead skin coming off a snake. Yeah, you gotta shed that. Cause they're gonna bring you down. Or they always got something negative to say. You know, they always, got something negative to say. Even if it's in a joke, it's still negative. You gotta watch them kind of dudes. They out there. They'll say some shit like, man, bullshit ass car, nigga. LOL. Nah, nigga. Show that LOL to your great grandma, nigga. Take that LOL to Arkansas. Oh, you see the side of that motherfucker now. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Hey, but nah, yeah, man. Dudes they be trying LOL. If niggas be trying LOL on some hate, nigga be LOL like a motherfucker on some hate, nigga. Nigga, that nigga ain't even good. LOL. What? Man, nigga. I'm from the non-LOL era. And that was another thing I had to master. See, like now I just got full control of my emotions. You know, it was a while, like I was the dude that if you, and I'm not proud of this, but like if you mess with me, you know, you fuck with me, you barked up the wrong tree, I could defend myself. I could smack the shit out you, you know. I was pretty good with my hands. But as you get older, you gotta start understanding. Even back then, I understood like unnecessary violence was always unnecessary. So I was always a conflict resolution guy. Always. You know, even streets, gangbang shit, everything, I'm conflict resolution. Unless you fuck with me, then it's up. But if I could stop it from being up before you just get ignorant, then I'm always conflict resolution. But if you get ignorant, I'm gonna get ignoranter. You know what I mean? But if we can, you know, I seen somebody say something, I think it was Jimmy Johnson one time, and they asked him, they was like, man, how you get so many players from the hood, you know, niggas with records and shit? They like, how you get so many players? And he said, well, one thing I learned about a man, black or white, a person, period, is that if you can get them to listen, they smart enough to get where both of y'all need to be. If I can have a conversation with you, I can get through to you. A real conversation, not just you listening and nodding, but you talking back. Okay, well, I want this for myself. I want that. So I kind of like, I always felt like that approach, that's how I approach the streets. Even confrontation, like sometimes I just be like, man, nigga, I ain't accepting that. I know a nigga saying something crazy or I ain't accepting that. Like, man, you got to value going to the crib. Like, you know, if you, because we all tough, right? Like, you know, we all hard, we all tough. You know, everybody got thumpers. But like, you got to value going to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't let your ego stop you from going to the crib. Like, nigga say something, fuck that nigga, bro. Look at his shoes. Look what he wearing. Like, look at the stress on that nigga face. Bro, you think I'm finna not go to the crib for this nigga? Psh. Here go what's my tab? Well, 23, here go 40, baby. I see y'all next time, man. The rice was amazing. I'm out. Oh, you good, big dog? Yeah, I'm good, man. You sure? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm tired, man. I'm old. I'm out of there. I ain't gonna even explain to them niggas. And they'll bust your head for me. On another note, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just let all that shit go, bro. Like, I ain't never want to be the old nigga still fighting, still beefing. I had just made a point in my mind. I pray to God. I used to pray to God every day. Like, God, man, whoever I feel like I got beef with, please, every day. I started that in my 30s. And I'm 50. I started praying. I pray God every day. Like, God, whoever I got beef with, man, please, don't let me see them. Don't let them see me. Please take this off both our hearts, man. I don't want to die. I don't want him to die. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you be with beef. Like, man, I don't want it. But when you got it, you in it. And so then I want to get to a point in age where I'm like, man, I got kids. No beef, man. I don't want nothing. If I got a personal interaction with one person, that's not beef. But like something where it's like a grudge, you feel like you can't let go, they can't let go. It's real, real thick tension. When y'all in the room, then that's beef. Nah, you know, that's really pretty much the definition of it. The tension that come with it. If you get into it and then you be like, it's weird, they used to be my dog or whatever, or I don't really rap with dude, but ain't no tension, that ain't beef. I hate when niggas, when you stop talking to them, they be like, oh man, I got beef with John. You don't have beef with me, bro. We don't speak, bro. We don't really have nothing to talk about no more. Maybe whatever the season we was chopping it up in about subject, that subject has dissolved. And there's no hard feelings, but that's not beef. Because I ignore you or you ignore me or you kick it with some cats I might think are not of my caliber to deal with, that don't mean we got beef. That just mean we just want to rock with each other. Beef is when it's like, man, what this nigga on? Not saying I'll do it, but man, I wish I could crack this. That's beef. Like, beef is, or it's like, oh, who he with? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have dudes I fell out with, and I could see them with 10 of their niggas, and they might hear nah, they might not, but I still ain't gonna feel like it's tension. And then you can see somebody, if you got beef, and you can see somebody see the numbers and be like, okay, what these niggas on? That's beef. He with that nigga. Oh, he hanging with a nigga that just got out. Now he tough. Okay, that's beef. Now, you know what I'm saying? Because if the odds ain't in your favor and it's tension, real tension, that's beef. Just that, man, we don't talk no more. That's just internet men looking for reasons. Just say I don't fuck with you, you know? And sometimes, another thing I learned, like, man, you just gotta let shit go. Bro, nigga sneak this, bro. Nigga talking behind you, talking about your back, behind your back, all that, man. Let a nigga have that, bro. Let him get off. Let him get it off. That's what he need. Now you check when appropriate. You know what I'm saying? You know, of course, you know, art of war. You gotta protect your reputation at all costs, but also to whom. Make sure the power pieces on the chessboard understand your reputation. And if it's a fly or a gnat, just swat them on out the door. Make sure the bosses, the real chess movers, the people that pour the concrete, lay the concrete, make sure they know your reputation. Make sure they'll vouch for you. You know, make sure you got some big times connections. with some people that know some people. You know, that's having your way, you know? And then you just gotta realize like your life is enjoyable. Like you start as you get older, like when you in the street, you just like, okay, man, I'm standing on my business. I'm standing on square, nigga. Whatever it is, any disrespect, I ain't tolerating it. Nigga gotta come with it. But as you got older, you start realizing like, man, my life is really fun. Why would I argue with him over a parking spot? Excuse me. Why would I argue with him over a chick that said hi to me that I don't even want? You know what I mean? Why would I argue with this nigga because he loud at the bar drunk? I'm not going to be the nigga go through the shit to make the news with him. I'm going to the crib. You got it. I'll let a nigga have it in a minute. You got it. You got it, bro. Like, you got it. You know, I ain't no nigga gonna touch me or muff me or sneeze on me or nothing, but I'm at an age where it's like, I just avoid it all. You know what I mean? Like, anything stress related, bro, you gotta be able to have the gumption to get that shit out your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything that's stressing you out as a person, this goes for men, women, and children. It's 2024. Ain't no reason you should be faking no friendship, no nothing. If it's stressful and you can eliminate it, eliminate it. If it's a person, if it's a habit, if it's a thing. If you feel like shit when you get your frappe every day from Starbucks, stop taking your big chin ass to Starbucks. Go get a motherfucking green smoothie or something. Get a ginger shot. Like, I feel like shit every time I drink that motherfucker. You go order another one. No, nigga. You know seafood give you gas. You stay your big ass at Juicy's. Like, no, put that shit down, big dog. Let that shit go. Anything stress related, you know what I'm saying? The person you talk to, person call you every day, and you listen to gossip for an hour. That's not productive to your life. Focus on what you need to do to get better. Pour into something that's going to, you know, leave a mark on the world. That's my message to you, man. I pray for the city, man. I pray for people, man. You know, it's wild times, wicked times. Everybody angry. Everybody, you know, you just got to watch your R. You got to pray for peace. I pray for everybody, man, woman, child, regardless of race, stature, affiliation. Just want you to all be safe, you know. We all we got, man. We got to talk to the shorties. Let them know it's a lot of numbers at the end of that world. You know, when you're 16, you don't realize you could live to be 40 when you grow up in the inner city sometime. So your job is to get these niggas an index card to the future. That's my goal. These young kids, give them a shot at the future, a shot at hope, you know. You get rough. 17, 18, 19, peer pressure. You want nice shit. You want to do nice shit. You want to wear nice things. It's tough. I've seen kids get bullied about their clothes, their shoes, how they look. You know, that type of pressure make you sell a little weed to get a haircut, get some jeans and some Jordans if mama ain't got it. That's real pressure. Kids deal with that, you know. They deal with not being heard. Nobody really listening to them, talking at them. They deal with that. That's why they relate to me, because I listen to them. I show them respect, you know. And so even then, when you show them respect, they grow up, they be like, oh, that's OG. You know what I'm saying? So if you 13, I'm like, what's up, young blood? Shake my hand, man. Right hands. You 15. What's up, OG? You good, man? I see you looking good. You 17. What's up, man? How you doing, man? Good. I ain't never played with you. I ain't never tried to big homie you. Nothing. That's how you keep you know. Because what happens is a lot of times if you're an insecure old dude, then you got to front on a young dude. See, I'm the opposite. I always been flying whatever space and time it was. Even if I hadn't even decided to get fly yet, I was just outside playing, getting dirty. I still was one of the livest niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you don't have to like hate on a nigga when you got self-love. And I've always been immensely in love with myself. I ain't never had no problem with that. Like I don't know. I think that's where my confidence come from because I've always I love myself, nigga. I love me some me. So I ain't never had no problem with confidence. Now you might doubt some things like, God damn, you know, need some bread, I need XYZ, but like just self-love, nah. So I never had to hate. So when I meet young dudes, I talk to them with respect. If they want knowledge, I give it to them, but I always embrace them. I always, you know, talk to them like men, because that's what they're going to become. You see what I'm saying? So then when they become men, they remember how you treated them. I'm telling you. That's the key, man. You know, ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. Take this game up and fold it. Put it in your pocket, man, like a newspaper clipping. And read it when you despair and you need to watch something in the barbershop with your homies, or you got 4-5 of your homies around and y'all want to hear some real game. I'm he who you turn to, because I've been through it, man. I'm scarred. Like I got $150 on me, you know? But I tell the truth, I tell the real. All right, I got to get out of here, man. I got to get out of here. Finna go see my Jit play. Get it cracking. I love y'all. I pray for y'all. Everybody that ever watches me, I appreciate you. I love you. Sauce McKenzie, ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. We out. Big Sauce. We out, man. See you later, alligator. Peace.